neon sign, bleeding red on wet streets. Another round of cheap whiskey warming my throat. Shadows stretching long in the smoky haze, whispers of ghosts in the corner booth. This bar just feels like home, a sad kind of home. Midnight train keeps rolling, carrying my troubles away, or maybe just closer to me. Every track of memory, forgotten tune. Same old story, different face. Another lonely soul drowning sorrows, trying to outrun the daylight. Oh, the morning always comes, bringing that cold light. Another shot, another lie. This ain't living, no. Track of memory, every whistle cry. Midnight train, where you going tonight? Now I just chase the bottom of a glass. This pain in my chest ain't never gonna leave, a constant companion, my only true friend. Yeah, yeah, my only true friend. Dust kicks up beneath my boots. The sun sinks low like a tired muse. A diner sign flickers in the haze, chasing time, losing days. Yeah. Creases like my face. Every town's a fleeting embrace. Neon whispers in the night, but nothing ever feels quite right. The stars don't inside. Dreams and disillusion, a fragile illusion. I wore ambition like a crown of gold, but it tarnished quick, left me cold. The mirror laughed, the story told. A heart once brave and now too old. Broken hopes, they scatter wide like leaves that the autumn tried to hide. Really knocks, it won't subside, but still we run, we still collide. Dreams and disillusion, a fleeting intrusion. Built a castle on the tide, watched it crumble from inside. Dreams and disillusion, a fragile illusion. Breathe, oh, dream, oh. A photograph worn at the edge, fingers trace where your smile once led. The ink is fading like a twilight sky. Where did we go? Where did we hide? Golden ashes of love, they burn so slow, drifting through the winds of what we used to know. Once a fire, now a glow. Golden ashes of love, they let us go. The clock ticks loud in this empty room. Shadows dance to an old perfume. Your laughter echoes in the silent air. But time, oh time, it doesn't care. Every tear, a spark that fell, left behind. Silver fire in the sky. Empty road whispers cold where I lie. Heart's a drum beating slow, heavy cry. A lone wolf's prayer out in the night, howling pain under pale light. A lone wolf's prayer, torn and tied. Won't you hear me tonight? Tonight. Dust on my boots, shadows on my face, chased by ghosts I can't erase. Freedom's chains leave a bitter trace. Run or stay, break or pray. A lone wolf's prayer out in the night, howling pain under pale light. A lone wolf's prayer, torn and tied. Won't you hear me tonight? Tonight, tonight. Fight the wind, teeth to the bone. Echoes scream, but I'm still alone. Cursed to wander, no place to call home. Dust in the mirror, sky turning gray. Long shadows stretch, they don't fade away. cracks are scarred. The road tells a story of how we've come this far. Gravel road dreams, they keep calling my name, whispering hope through the winds of the plain. Every bump, every turn, a piece of my soul. Gravel road dreams, they're making me whole. Loneliness lingers, it rides shotgun with me, but the stars up above, they're my company. I hum to the rhythm of ties on stone. In this endless journey, I'm never alone. Night carries secrets, morning brings light. Each step forward feels a little more right. Gravel road dreams, they keep calling my name, whispering hope through the winds of the plain. Every bump, every turn, a piece of my soul. Gravel road dreams, they're making me tomorrow waits where the horizon bends. Every road that begins, every road that ends. I'll follow the whispers, I'll follow the signs, chasing those dreams through the passage of time. Shards of glass on the kitchen floor, dreams I once held don't live here anymore. The clock keeps ticking, but it feels so slow. I hear the whispers of the things I've done, a choir of regrets under a dying sun. Broken bottles and truth, oh, they cut so grip feels heavy, every breath feels thin. The echoes linger of a life undone, a battle lost but never truly won. Broken bottles and truth, oh, they cut so deep. The lies I told myself I just can't keep. Every shadow story, every crack a scar, but redemption feels so far. Stories on the pavement skin, eavesdrop a whisper of where we've been. City lights hum like a distant hymn. Fingers trace the foggy glass, a shadow fades but still won't pass. Neon tears fall in the night, colors bleeding, hearts take flight. Under the glow, I let you go. Reflections scatter, faces blur and bend, lost in the crowd, no start, no end. The clock's hands twist, but time won't mend. The storm it sings a broken song. I stand where we once belonged. Fading echoes, they drag me along. stupid prayer to find some rest. Faith, soul, and salvation, a spark in the night, no hesitation. I'll keep walking, keep believing. Grace will find me when I'm needing. Shadows dance, but they don't stay. Morning light will burn them away. Every step is a song unsung. Every tear is a battle won. I've fallen, I've stumbled, I've crawled through fire, but mercy lifts me a little higher. Faith, soul, and salvation, a spark in the night, no hesitation. I'll keep walking, keep believing. Grace will find me when I'm needing. Chains may rattle, but they can't hold a spirit fierce, a spirit bold. I hear the thunder, I see the rain, but joy is coming after the moon hangs low like a whisper's wave. Shadows stretch thin while the night debates. The echo of my breath in the empty air, a fragile rhythm, a silent prayer. Night, moon, shadows collide. Loneliness walks where dreams reside, but hope flickers on, a hidden spark in the endless songs of the aching dark. Stars blink out like secrets untold. darkness walks where dreams reside, but hope flickers soft, a hidden spark in the endless songs of the aching dark. Footsteps fall on a hollow road, a path that bends but never shows. Behind the clouds a light remains, a quiet promise through the pain. Rusty screen doors creak at dawn, porch light flicker, almost gone. Gravel roads where we learn to run. Small town stories carved in stone, whispered secrets, seas we've sown. Roots run deep, this is home. The nights wearing thin, chasing my sin where they've always been. The neon hum, it flickers and dies like the hope I had lit in your eyes. Whiskey shadows, they dance on the wall. They rise, they fall, they tell it all. Heartbreak whispers in the smoky air. Regret's the only one pulling up a chair. I see your ghost in the jukebox glow. A slow, sad tune, only I seem to know. The bartender nods, but he don't ask. I drown your memory in an empty glass, and the clock, it ticks so loud, but the silence still drowns out. Whiskey shadows, they dance on the wall. They rise, they fall, they tell it all. Heartbreak whispers in the smoky air. Regret's the only one pulling up a chair. The bottle don't judge it, don't talk back. It's a one-way train on a one-way track. Every pour is a tear, I won't cry. Every sip's just a lie. Streetlights bleed a hazy gold. Shadows dance stories untold. My lonely room feels vast and cold. Another night, another soul. Moon hangs high, a watchful eye. Shadows, what you see, you'll see the lonely part of me. thoughts they multiply. A silver thread through deepest night, a tiny flicker burning bright, chasing away the endless fright, bringing back a little light. Oh, moon and shadows, what you see? You'll see the lonely part of me. Darkness whispers soft and low, but a tiny hope begins to grow. Dust on my strings, sweat on my brow. I sing for the crowd, but I'm lost somehow. The road is a lover that don't settle down. This is a lie, the musician life, chasing a dream, sharp as a knife. The highs and the lows.
empty shadows crawl. Nights too long feels like no end at all. Ashtrays full, memories burn slow. Faces gone, smoke swirls, where they go. Whiskey bars and night blues, lost souls, nothing to lose. Pain sits heavy like old shoes. Whiskey bars and night blues. Staring down the jukebox, glowing cold. Songs of heartbreak, stories never told. Mirror behind the bar cracks my stare. Every shot, every glance takes me there. Echo linger, voices fade. Every dream's a damn blade. Whiskey bars and night blues, cigarettes and bad news. Hearts worn down, can't refuse. Whiskey bars and night blues.